day's journey. As we leave off, I'd like to remind you all to please keep all hands, arms, legs, feet, nose, and toes inside the boat at all times, because our whale friend up here is looking kind of hungry, and I don't think he's had lunch yet.
Oh, he's gonna get Scooby snacks.
Ready?
Now is everyone ready?
Yes.
Great, because we were going on anyway. Now, before we enter Storybook Land, we must first pass through the giant jaws of Monstro the whale. He's the very same whale that swallowed Geppetto and Pinocchio whole. But never fear, for Pinocchio was the very smart boy and lit a fire inside Monstro's belly that made him sneeze so hard he blew his tail right off, giving us our very own special entrance into Storybook Land. Great for us, but unfortunately for poor Monstro, he's now only half the whale he used to be. Here on the left is the cave of the big bad wolf. That silly wolf is always trying to cross the canal to the right to get to the homes of the three little pigs. One house made of straw, one made of sticks, and one made of 100% wolf-proof bricks. Just around the river bend up here on the left is the quiet English village of Alice in Wonderland. She's often seen daydreaming by the waterside, and one day she wandered down that cobblestone pathway to the white mailbox in front, where she found the underground burrow of the White Rabbit and followed him down, down, down into Wonderland. In the middle of our canal to the right is London Park. It was over this spot that Wendy, John, and Michael flew over with the help of Peter Pan and a little bit of pixie dust on their way to Neverland, where they never ever had to grow up. And up ahead of us is the amazing land of Agrabah, the city of mystery and enchantment. At the top is the breathtaking Sultan's Palace, and at the bottom is the busy marketplace where Aladdin and Jasmine first met and fell in love. Though some say that the only thing Aladdin stole that day was Jasmine's heart. We're now passing under the beautiful rose-covered arches that Aladdin and Jasmine flew under on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world. Now again, guys, please be careful and don't touch anything, because we're now entering the Cave of Wonders. Ooh, This is where Aladdin and Boo found treasures more precious and magical than any others, including gold, silver, jewels, and of course a magic lamp, complete with its very own genie. Around the corner on our right is the cottage of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and nestled in the trees just beyond it is the jewel mine where you can still hear the dwarves whistling while they work. Across the way with this blue roof is the French chateau where Cinderella used to live with her wicked stepmother and evil stepsisters. Halfway up the hill, if you guys look closely, you can see that pumpkin carriage just as she left it at midnight. And all the way at the top of the hill, in that epic and beautiful pink and gold castle, is where Cinderella now lives with her Prince Charming. But we think something may be wrong with her clock tower, because it chimes midnight all day long.
What? This is a messed up ride.
You guys can wave at the animals, they're trained to wave back.
They're wild animals!
Monkeys!
All along our canal here on the left is a giant patchwork quilt made entirely of over 20 different kinds of desert flowers and held together by giant stitching. If you guys look around, you'll see that every plant and tree in Storybook Land is indeed real, miniaturized by a special process known only to Tinkerbell and a few hundred of our Disneyland gardeners to grow only 1 inch per year. But unfortunately, Tinkerbell did run out of pixie dust, which is why we have such large steps. Coming up on the left is Toad Hall, home to Mr. Toad from The Wind in the Willows. But it looks like he's not home right now. He is probably out somewhere else in Fantasyland having a wild ride going nowhere in particular. And also on our left are the 3 Dutch mills from the movie The Old Mill. The one in the center is famous for housing local animals during cold winter storms. And just ahead beneath those snow-capped mountains is Geppetto's Alpine Village. In the front there is the wood carving shop where he carved Pinocchio and where Pinocchio wished upon a star to become a real boy. If you guys listen closely beneath the willow tree on the left, you might be able to hear Sebastian telling Prince Eric to kiss the girl.
This music is romantic.
It was on the sandy beach to our right that Ariel stayed. Prince Eric took her first steps on land, and where they now live happily ever after in that beautiful beachfront castle. And lastly, if you look closely to the water on the left, you can see where Ariel's father, King Triton, lives, along with her best friends, Flounder and Sebastian. As we can wave to them, they don't get much love in there. Hi, Flounder. Hi, Sebastian.
Hi, Poseidon.
But unfortunately, that is the end of our story, and we must return to dock. As we do so, I'd like to remind you guys to, again, watch those hands and fingers along the side of the boat for safety, because our dock is made of cement, and your fingers are not. Also, when we come to a full and complete stop, I'll count to 3, and we'll all stand up together in the center of the boat for balance, because if we don't, someone might end up under the sea.